Alright, cool. Oh my god, it's been ages since I've played Genshin, since I've streamed. Hey y'all, what is up? My name is HONAMI POMME. Oh, give me a second, I'm being knocked on the door. Hold on! Ugh. I need a sneeze. I love springtime in Ceriseland. However, having a pollen allergy is not very fun. Ugh. Alright, let's get started. I'm gonna do my dailies. Why is the music so loud? I'm gonna do my dailies and then move over to American Truck Simulator. This might turn into a silent stream. I'm kind of dealing with like a lot emotionally right now. Between dance finals, geography finals, and you know what's even crazier? It's not Ceriseland geography, it's world geography. Like, that's a lot going on right now. And of course, I have desktop audio muted because I would like to listen to my own music today. I love the Genshin music. I'm just not in the mood for it right now. But I have dailies I need to do in order for me to get my Aito constellation. So might even do what quest is it called? Might finish up Narcissan Cruise because I think I finished it, but I don't remember if I did or not. Or I can chip away at R&R again. We'll see. Oh, really good pasta sauce. What the hell? Alright. You know what? Fuck it. Let's try. Never hold. Alright. I'm gonna try something. Will this work? Okay, guess not.
Let's take shelter for the time being. Don't worry, one of my people will be here with umbrellas momentarily.
Oh my god, this pasta is really good. Oh my god, this is really fucking good.
Another test subject.
How did I miss? Oh. There we go. Resin time. boss up here I can fight yet? No, okay. I need more booklets. Which one of those little gray thingies will give me booklets? My wave rider's still fucking there? Who's an easy boss? No, because I finished Chenyu Vale already. Fuck this boss in particular. I really fucking hope the Lohan's, enemy boss is not this shit. What was this one? This one I can fucking deal with. This fuck-ass thing needs to perish. Oh, that's pretty. Let's do this one. One.
Here comes another one.
I'm not in the game today. What is happening to me? I said I was gonna do a quest, didn't I? Yeah. I'm not doing that fucking chasm quest.
Miss Yelai from Liyue and Miss Chevreuse from Fontaine. It's quite the honor. Forgive me for not greeting you sooner.
So you knew we were coming on?
Anticipating your arrival is one thing. Getting you to come talk to me is another.
And that's why you put the Traveler in charge of participant coordination. You knew we trusted her enough to tell her the truth about our plans. And you also knew that, out of respect for your arrangement, the first thing she would do is bring us here.
How else could I have gotten us all to the negotiating table? Forgive me for not cluing you in, Traveler. Rest assured, you will still be compensated as promised.
So, can someone explain what's going on here?
Yes. Might as well get it out in the open, ladies. You two were going to exchange intel sooner or later, correct? No better time than the present.
Recently, the bandits at our border have become more aggressive. We don't know how,
I just had
but
some
they seem to
pasta,
have
I've
gotten
got
their hands
popcorn,
on some kind
I've
of
got
weapon,
some wonton
which has
soup.
made them a lot more dangerous. The caravan transports have been helpless against their attacks.
I'm
We're facing a
chilling. I
similar
got
situation
mango
in
puree
Fontaine.
drink also, or
Conflicts
mango
between
nectar.
gangs have been
I got apple
escalating,
juice, I got a
with
Sprite.
civilians getting
I
caught in
am
the
set.
crossfire. Our investigation indicates that someone has been supplying the gangs with
This
some
is kind of how
unusually
stressful things have
powerful
been
weaponry.
recently.
Even with Espina's help, we've been struggling to curb the fighting. In which case, I think we can confirm that we're facing arms dealers operating
I've been
on
handling
an
things very
international
well.
scale. Yes, and their cover has been ironclad. There hasn't been so much as a trace leading back to them until their most recent operation. Let me guess. Someone leaked where the weapons are coming from, and it pointed right to the Not Cry Trade Expo. Exactly.
I see. Well, weapons tend to be a hot commodity in a market with no restrictions. Say that the person you're searching for is in attendance. Does that mean you're prepared to ruin the expo to nab them?
I won't lie to you. Catching this person is my top priority. How about this? In the spirit of being a good host, you give us a bit of leeway to do what's necessary. And in return, we won't do anything to undermine the expo.
All deals made at the expo are protected, including those that would be illegal elsewhere. It's the entire purpose of an event like this. The Voynich Guild gets a cut from both the seller and the buyer, so we have a duty to uphold that principle. I can't just let a customer get scooped up by the authorities while everyone watches.
You said this was a negotiation, but you don't seem prepared to compromise.
Let's think about this. Maybe there's another way?
Get the
Only
perpetrator
deals made
pissed
through
off
the
enough
expo are protected,
to punch someone,
correct?
because then you can get in trouble.
Oh?
Theoretically speaking, were any deals to take place outside of the expo scope, I would have no right to interfere.
Wink, wink, nudge,
Good.
nudge.
Then we can promise that the rules will be followed.
I want insurance, then. To hold you to your word, the Traveler must be part of all operations related to the investigation.
We have a deal.
Then you have my thanks in advance.
Looks like negotiations are a success.
It's the best outcome I could have asked for. I appreciate the help, Traveler. In that case, do me one more favor, would you? When this is all over, I want to hear the real story behind everything that goes down.
Bet.
like we'll be working together quite.
This whole negotiation really feels like something.
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista. And yes, it can.
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system. But I'll let you in on a little secret. The upgraded version doesn't even make it.
Why is the dialogue so quiet? That claims it.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you...
Oh, not a chance, kid. Can't have you hurting yourself. Believe me, this thing is even more powerful than it looks. Ask me again once you're older.
Hey, Beto! What you up to?
Oh, it's you two! I was just introducing our product to these discerning young customers.
Paimon thought you were here for some...
What? No, of course not.
I'm sorry. Are these three
Oh, do we have to?
Oh, don't sweat it. They were just curious. I'm happy to tell them more about it.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already.
Okay.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the expo is over, come find me on my ship, and I'll let you see the ballista in action. How does that sound?
How much would it cost?
Who the fuck? That sounds like a whole adult man. Bye! Was that Alex Lee? Man, hold on. Twitter. Who was that? Hold on. Where would I find this, actually? Would that be a Twitter thing? I'll have to look it up later.
Not a single Mora.
Really?
Your vessel. It's...
Why not? Whenever we're docked back in Liyue to pick up... If a kid from Liyue can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? A battleship may as well be a giant playground to them.
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers, and perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship.
If you're worried about safety,
No, I suppose I'm just envious. That's all.
Seems like he really cares about those kids, huh? Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
Oh, just wanted to ask...
They're circling the hook just fine.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Shh. Well, that just proves my point. Something like this would only see more use in Fontaine.
Ah, except you never find something like this for sale there. Better jump on the chance now before it's too late.
Excuse me?
He's coming this way!
Steady now.
Did she fucking jump?
That's mighty expensive.
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not interested, you're free to move along.
What? Come on, there's no rule saying we can't haggle.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price. Don't like it? Take it up with them.
Listen, I can tell this is something special. If you're willing to go a bit lower, I'm prepared to cut a huge deal.
I know it's something special, so I plan on getting paid what it's worth.
Perhaps there's a way we can both get what we want then.
What are you implying?
Well, Nod Cry's a big place. Surely this expo isn't
Bro
the
fell
only
right
place
into
we
the
can
trap.
cut a
That's
deal.
crazy.
Oh?
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere the guild can't get a cut?
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you think? Point is, we're both going out on a limb here. But the reward's worth the risk.
Fine. Name a place. As a registered participant, though, I'm too close to the guild. If we don't want them catching on, I'll need to send a proxy.
Smart thinking. Let's meet here then.
Good. He took the bait. Let's go elsewhere to discuss our next move.
Ooh, here we go.
Captain Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing I can be.
This isn't table talk fruit,
Why is
Navia.
it? Why is
In
Yolanda
real
saying
life,
she's being
persuasion takes a
nonchalant?
lot
Girl,
more
just
than a
sit at the
dice
damn
roll.
table.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area. Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait was more enticing. It's a good thing we teamed up. We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask though, how did you know these guys would be so quick to abandon the expo? I read their file. Nothing's off the table for them when profit's on the line. When it comes down to it, they'd see the protection the expo provides as just more red tape. Something to work around rather than with. Just like the law.
So, we meet up with this guy, catch him, and problem solved, right?
There's gotta be more to that.
No. The
Yeah.
person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring. And after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have undercover agents waiting in the wings. If something happens to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread word of what happened, and whoever is behind this whole thing will know we're onto them.
In that case...
We have to get the jump on them all at once, and use them to get intel on our real target before he
Bring
has a
on
chance
him.
to react.
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough personnel for that. If even one of the agents escapes, it's over.
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea, in theory. The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like this.
I can work around that. But only as long as the deal goes ahead.
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us to the big fish, but that would mean we have to actually hand over the weapon. Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous in the hands of criminals?
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not a single agent would get away?
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate the threat of that weapon?
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a large-scale search and seizure operation and not cry?
Chill the fuck out, you two.
They're both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth is to be expected.
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
Sure.
A successful collaboration requires trust and a willingness to make concessions. So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. While I'm keeping him busy, you round up the rest of the agents. Sound like a plan?
Yes, I appreciate the trust. And I promise you, not a single one will get away.
See? Like 2 peas in a pod.
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer you would be involved in all our operations.
The Traveler is kind of a famous face around these parts, though.
Then you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries anything, it'll be 2 against 1.
Ha! Let's do this thing!
Wrong button. Wrong button. The fuck is... Oh, no. Where's the right button for this shit? Oh, 1.
Add Astro. Thank you for completing today's commit.
Excuse me. That's a strange bird. Spicy. Ooh, cookies. My brother has them here.
There he is!
Brother dearest, answer your phone, please.
Oh, you really can't go lower?
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut to crack.
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from around these parts. So I'm guessing you need sea transport?
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes on the port. It would...
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port entirely. We can launch from a secluded shoreline and use our own boat for transport.
Sorry.
Ah, I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crates, because you operate right out in the open. Most of the weapons have come in through Yulong Wharf or Lumidus Harbor, so that seems to check out.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
Take that!
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover agents!
The captain of the special patrol will...
Is the story based or do we get to do it?
One just popped up. Looks like the one up there are children around. Trying to... No, not this way. Had enough? Then turn around! Out of steam yet? 'Cause I can do this all day! Is still attached. And if you want to keep it that way, I suggest you stay right where you are.
Ooh, you in trouble.
A special patrol uniform. You think bringing me in is enough? Do you even know how many of us there are? If even one gets a...
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes 20. Save the best for last, right?
How did you...
Don't even think about it.
Oh! Gotcha!
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
It was an honor. Without the Spina's help back in the day, we never would have been able to make it in Nodcry. It was about time we returned the favor.
What? I needed to make you seem...
Yeah, I know. But hearing you... Wow!
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula could mobilize these kinds of numbers outside of Fontaine.
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself.
Except for the guild's broken signboard, I would imagine.
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
At any rate, I suppose the next step is to get these birds to sing. Should be.
And if that doesn't work, I've heard that spies from Liyue have their ways of making people talk as well.
Yes, that means the operation was a success!
So far. Once we get someone to reveal who the mastermind behind all this is, that's when the real work begins.
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo. But as far as our deal with the curatorium goes, I think that's a wrap.
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from these agents.
Well, that went a lot smoother than expected. You're thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? If you feel like it's missing something...
Excuse me? Are you the traveler?
Oh no! Did something...
I'm sorry, I don't know the details. All she said was that it's urgent.
Now let's get a move on!
Boy.
If you want to drum up some business, all you got. Also, you have to come this way to get to the second floor. Not bad.
Your point being...
Cross-referencing Yehoda's current facial expression.
You bet I do.
Okay...
Generating proposal. Complete.
Huh?
This seat provides priority access to any dessert items delivered from the kitchen. By reserving this premium spot for you.
Is this your...
Are you kidding me? That spot's usually reserved for me. I
I'd never let you take it if I didn't have my dessert budget to consider. What's going on? Yehuda looks upset.
I started a new quest!
I'll level with you. Since I saved you such a great spot for your booth and all, could you possibly lend me some technical support? Please? Technical support? This year's expo is way bigger than ever before, which means there's definitely gonna be more shenanigans going down too. I know, surely you have some kind of contraption that can, like, scare everyone at the expo into compliance or something. As the manager, I need something I can fall back on in case the you-know-what hits the fan. Let me think. If things escalated that far, shouldn't you just report it to Never instead of trying to deal with it yourself? Well, yes, technically speaking. But if, for example, remember those 3 kids? Well, that Pomme. Now, obviously, they don't have the guts to pick a fight with the Voynich Guild directly. The problem is, I'm not really supposed to get in. Not that I regret what I did. But jeez, Yehuda, you sure know how to make life harder for yourself. Okay, yeah. Sounds like we need to be smart about this. Fine. Just this once, I guess I can lend you the Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch.
Agreed. This option meets Yehuda's requirement for an expo-wide intimidation strategy.
The Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch. What's that? This little guy right here. I made it recently after getting myself into a really sticky situation. To activate the switch, you just need to give him 3 taps on the head. If you do that, there's pretty much nothing in Notcry that you won't be able to handle. Really? So what actually happens
this
when
when
you activate
Revere was
it?
terrorizing the
You'll
fucking
find out
thing.
if it comes to it.
Come on, I know.
I'm only letting you use it once, so you better save it for when you really need it. Okay, cool. Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh, could this get any worse? Get it together, Yehuda. Focus on the hunt.
Let's try not to get too worked up, all right?
Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. What happened? You're here. Please, you've got to help me, Traveler. That? You're asking me. The guild has people keeping watch over this. Beto? Wait, that means...
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. But when I came to check on things just now,
And each ballista is super...
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse.
The guild will make sure of that. Do we have to tell her?
Uh-oh.
Honesty is the best pol-
I know, it's just...
Who is this adult fucking man? I love voice acting. I really do. I feel, I don't, why do you should have given him at least the teen model, or given them all the teen model. He sounds accurate. I don't think she's spoken.
What are you 3 doing here?
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Neb's been obsessed
Yeah,
with the
it's
ballistas
literally
ever
just
since
your
we
voice.
got here. That's why it seemed like he was interested in them too. Ever since this morning, we haven't been able to reach him.
And?
I don't think Uncle Ashvapati would do something like that, but... Ashvapati works for the guild. He has Wait, so now it's an inside job?
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the outside, but I bet they're hiding some serious tech. If he's a tech guy, those fail-safes I mentioned might not have our backs after all.
So, this just went from bad to worse. Uh-oh.
Could be. I mean, let's put it this way. There aren't a whole lot of people that could manage to stay off Yelan's radar. Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and see what you can learn? I've got things covered here.
Got it! Hold up. We can't hold these kids responsible, though. No, of course not, but...
Yo, hold it, move your head. Was that Dory?
How do explain this?
Oh, that is her.
You want to look
I
out for these kids, don't you?
I promised I would. Besides, they're innocent in all this.
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's why I want to find their uncle as soon as possible.
I guess we're...
Take these kids to the curatorium.
Will do!
Nah, because I know if I talk to you, Dory, it's fucking over. It's fucking over. I'm gonna be stuck down here. I love her, though. She's one of my favorite characters. I'm gonna be real with you. And her VA, they are so freaking sweet and kind. Actually, would I die from a height like that via fall damage? Oh my god. Why isn't my mouse working? Thank you. Alright, test subject.
But the plan
Oh,
was
yeah,
watertight.
My bad, Ajo. I will heal you. You will eat as many rotisserie chickens as it takes for you to heal. There we go. That was a fun experiment.
Well, this complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will all make for a very engaging story.
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time, it's one of yours causing trouble. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction, so the real culprit could make their move.
It's all still up in the air right now. What can you three tell us about
Oh my god, it's like Alvin and the Chipmunks! Wait! See? Because you got Alvin, you got Chevrolet's Alvin with the red, Nefer is Theodore with the green, and then Simon, and then Yelana's blue for Simon. That's crazy. I love primary colors. Give me a second, chat. Let me put you on Do Not Disturb screen. do not disturb stream. I'm a BRB. we go. Now we back.
Uncle
How long have I
Ashwapati
been streaming for?
isn't our real
Oh my
uncle,
God.
but he is
Not
our
even-
guardian.
and
He adopted
not
us when
even
we
a
were little.
flower. Not even for another 30 seconds. I feel like I've been streaming for 2 hours. Oh my god. I think I just got too much going on in my mind right now. I'm real with you. Kind of got a lot going through. Like, that's why I'm looking forward to... Because I'm graduating Ceriseland Community College. So... With it being finals week and all, I'm fucking exhausted and stressed. Because there's a lot of group work involved. Pretty much while I was gone the entirety of April, essentially. It's kicking my behind. But, hey. I'm looking forward to the semester being over. Got my cute little cap and gown on. Walk across the stage. And then I can start streaming again more often. And again, I'm only doing VTubing as a hobby. As you guys know by now, I've been focusing a lot of my work, time, and effort into my idle content anyways. But yeah.
He told us we all came from the same band of eremites in the desert. We've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember. We got to Nagcry not too long ago.
Their eyes.
What about them?
I'm just reminded of something. About a decade ago, there was a band of eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpassed. Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to the highest bidder. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders, but before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, none of the weapons survived. And so, in the wake of that destruction...
That's terrible.
In the desert, it's kill or be killed. People will stop at nothing to gain the upper hand. If this happened in
That's not just
Fontaine
Undertale, I
or
promise.
Liyue, I'm
I
sure
promise
the
I know that.
perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But in the desert, no one bats an eye. From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular band of eremites.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
Sounds like it.
No! Uncle Ashwapati would no matter what happened back then, I know what. Sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for us to play with. He can't be the kind of person you're making him out to be.
I'm sorry. All we can do is act upon the facts.
So, what's our next move?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect the goods. If all goes well, we can head to the pickup point and ambush them. But if Ashwapati is part of this and the leader learns what happened, there's no chance he risks himself for his agents. So, that meeting might as well be moot.
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashva. If he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail.
What can I do to...
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved... As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours.
That does sound like...
Seizure?
Hey! Don't worry too much right now.
Okay.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit longer, traveler.
It's the funny option, but I'm not gonna do it. school emailing me. Oh.
Cleanup sequence in progress. Based on data from past incidents, please avoid dropping small items such as mora, screws, gears, minerals, toys, gummies, snacks, hairbands, socks, and slippers.
We just got word from Yelan. Looks like she managed to track down Ashvapati. Come on, let's go meet up with the others.
Ow. Why did I meow? Give me a second, y'all.
Combat data updated. Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again. Reviewing outstanding items on today's to-do list. Do you have any additional commands? No problem. I can add them shortly. I'm quite used to it.
Okay, done and dusted. Ba, 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 ba. I
was just trying to do my duty as a lightkeeper.
Accelerating.
Wait, no, wrong way. I know, right way.
Took me a bit longer than I expected, but I found where he's hiding.
Let me just be sure of one thing. We're dealing with
Why
someone
did
who
I
has
just fucking
extremely
teleport?
dangerous weaponry in his hands. If it comes to it, are you prepared to handle the worst case scenario?
Absolutely. You just need to trust us, just like we trusted you earlier.
Yeah, we've got this. My crew's already locked and loaded.
I'll take you at your word.
I know you said you wanted to keep this operation small, so I chose a few promising young Spina.
Yes, we're ready to roll then.
Now that you're here, I guess we can get this show on the road.
Wait!
I'm sorry, you can't come with us. You need to stay at the expo.
We know.
I wish I could answer that.
He's been gone for 2, but if that's true, then that means he must have been involved in making and selling weapons in the past too. Wouldn't that make him a
That's not for us to say. Take a look around the expo. There are plenty of other...
Really?
The same is true for your uncle. Whatever he may have done in the past, in Fontaine, we have a long and complicated process in place just to make sure we get the right answer to that question.
She's been such a great teacher.
Why would Uncle Ashvapati do something like that?
How
I
about
can imagine
this?
her being like a
I'll make
kindergarten
sure
teacher.
that Miss Chevras and Miss Yelan promised. Then you can ask him yourself.
Thanks, miss.
That would be torturous to the uncle. I just know it.
This situation is complicated and unpredictable. Isn't it a bit early to be making those kinds of promises? It's all right. We're prepared for whatever we might face.
Regardless, it's a promise we have to keep. After all, when the children get their answer, it will shape their understanding of what justice means.
Then, let's all do our part to make sure this ends as well as it possibly can.
I hope my joints won't get rusty.
I generally do not remember the last time I was in this area.
Stop right there!
Where is he?
We missed him.
Looks like he left behind plenty of evidence, though. Search the area. Let's see if we can find a lead. These records look suspiciously familiar.
Yeah. Doesn't seem very coincidental to me either.
What is it?
Remember when I said this group's cover was ironclad? The one time they slipped up, it broke the case wide.
It was a similar story on our end.
And now that same manifest shows up here, among the records left behind by Ashvapati.
So, he's the guy that slipped up back then?
Unless it wasn't a slip-up at all. How does the same clue get left behind at 2 separate scenes and picked up by 2 separate law enforcement agencies? Thinking back on it now, it doesn't seem quite so accidental after all.
No. Almost like he led us here on purpose. But for what reason?
Give me a second.
Combat data updated.
Contact data
Please
updated.
rest assured that I will not blow the...
Hey, there's a letter here.
Look at how it's positioned. It was begging to be found. I think it might be for us.
You think he knew we would come here?
If he did, he's a more impressive opponent than I anticipated.
Let's keep going. We can read it together when...
Wait, is this what Paimon thinks it
It's the display model that goes with the prototype. Guess that does make him our thief.
What's worse is that, with his technical background, I bet he managed to bypass the security features on the prototype.
You're saying our guy has a battle-ready ballista in his possession, just waiting to be unleashed?
Oh, this isn't looking...
Something isn't adding up. All the evidence suggests that he was here alone. Which begs the question, why would he unlock the ballista's features before even meeting up with his boss?
That's a question for another time. We need to focus on where he's going next.
This situation seems more complicated than we imagined.
You don't think he's working for them?
Unlikely. He lured us to Nodcry, prepared those weapons on his own, deliberately.
Well, if we want to get to the bottom of this, that would seem to be our last remaining clue. Let's...
To the officers of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol and the Liyue Qixing. You certainly live up to your reputation. I doubt my secret hiding spot will be a secret much. I'm just glad I no longer have to run. It all started with a Kashara War researcher expelled from the academia for violating a taboo. He had dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge. But when he found himself in the desert, it wasn't even worth a pail of water to quench his thirst. Could you spare some water? I'm a Kashara War researcher. If you need something, I could.
Researchers like you are a dime a dozen. Smart as a whip until you find yourself in the desert.
I like his
Then,
accent.
You're lucky to survive the night.
Are you mocking me?
You guys know that one? I'm trying to think of the vine in my head. You know, like the think before you say stuff that I don't normally do. I was thinking of that one vine. I forget who does it, but he goes, "I like your accent. Where you from?" And the other guy goes, "I'm Liberian." Oh, not bad. I like your accent. Where you from? This is so fucking funny. I just remember that existed.
No, son. Just still trying to figure out why I've got such a soft spot for strays like you. Here, give me your canteen. You got somewhere to go?
Not really. Thanks to this water, though. At least I can rule out the bottom of a vulture's stomach.
Now you're talking like desert folk. You could always join my band of misfits.
What would I do?
Gather food, guard our water source, just like everyone else I've taken in. Of course, if you have something you're good at, you're welcome to show it off. Every little bit helps.
All I know is weapons.
Weapons?
Yeah. I love studying them. Big and powerful ones, small and deadly ones, old ones, new ones. I believe the essence of Kashara research is embodied in weaponry, and the pursuit of this kind of technology is what pushes the world forward. My lifelong goal has always been to become a foremost expert on all kinds of weapons, so I can invent even more advanced ones. So I might have borrowed a few sensitive techs without permission, but you see the vision, right? The higher-ups in the academia just didn't understand.
The academia could have 1,001 reasons for exiling you out here, and it still wouldn't matter to me, son. All I care about is what this specialty of yours can do for us.
I can help upgrade your weaponry. That should come in handy in a dangerous place like the desert, surely.
True, weapons are essential to life here in the desert. Most folks get them when merchants happen to pass through. But when it comes to protecting the people here, this scimitar in my hand is more than enough. The kind of weapons you're talking about are overkill for a place like this.
Overkill? Really?
Our group is lucky. Our ancestors learned how to protect the oasis from the sandstorms to prevent it from drying up. Plus, we're pretty far off the beaten path. Helps us avoid conflict with other bands of Eremites. All in all, we don't have to travel to find water. We don't have to fight off other desert folk. It's a real place to call home. There are plenty of ways to die in the desert, but behind a lot of them lies too much ambition. So, having somewhere to settle down is more than enough for me.
I see. Guess I could do some odd jobs then.
I've heard you Kasharawa scholars are handy with all kinds of gadgets. You could always make something for the kids.
You mean, like, toys?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind. It'll give them something to do. Life can get boring out here.
All right, then. And just like that, a Kasharawar scholar at the cutting edge of his field ended up in the desert, making toys for children. It got boring from time to time, but all in all, those days were quite pleasant. Looking back now, I wish I could have lived like that until the end of my days. But then, those despicable people showed up. Don't rush me. These materials are in short supply.
Oh, they've got a lot of nerve showing their faces.
Send the gem? It has been a while.
Well, we have a right to this oasis too. Our ancestors were part of the group that discovered it.
You hated this place. After that giant sandstorm when everyone else was trying to figure out how to help, you got out of Dodge the first chance you could get.
Because I knew better than to be stubborn. Stay in one place too long around here, and it might just be your grave.
You abandoned this place. If we'd done the same, the oasis wouldn't even exist anymore. You gave up your right to be here a long time ago.
I heard they joined another band of Eremites after leaving us, but got kicked out. I bet they're only crawling back to us now, because they've got nowhere else to go.
Chief, should we drive them off?
I'd like to see you try. I'm warning you. You won't get rid of us that easily.
Leave them be. This oasis has always been big enough to sustain more than one group of people. It's not worth spilling blood over. All that matters is keeping the people here safe.
At the time, I didn't think much of it. Just Chaim Wazet being the kind-hearted man he always had been. And so, normal life continued. Much unchanged. Well, mostly. You can take the scholar out of the academia, but...
Okay, I'm back. I just got the craziest phone call. Holy, alright. Excuse me.
I often found myself flipping through my collection of blueprints and as far as I knew, no one had been able to analyze or reproduce the technology within those mechanisms. But I was able to design a kind of lure to bait them into attacking a specific target. In effect, somehow, the new arrivals at the Oasis must have caught...
Hope you don't mind me asking, but is...
I do mind, actually.
Rumor is you used to be a researcher at the academia.
What do you want?
I want a team. The rules and red tape that got you kicked out of the academia? But what if you had access to the right funds and materials?
What are you suggesting?
Me and my men can get you what you need. In return, we've always had a good eye for business. Just never the right product.
You want to sell it?
It's a win-win. You provide the goods, and
I don't know.
I understand what you're worried about, but listen, it won't... These people don't think bigger than this place. They don't get involved in conflict. I mean, come on. Their biggest enemy is the weather.
You've made a bad name for yourself around here. I don't want any part in this.
Well, it's your choice. But it could be the last meaningful choice you ever get in life. So I'll ask you again. Do you want to finally develop the weapons you've been dreaming of and realize your academic ambitions? Or do you want to stay here building toys for kids?
How I wish I'd made the right choice back then.
Yeah, we increased our prices. What about it? You gonna back out?
So, you're really as money hungry as they all say, huh?
Cash is king. That's just business.
Fine.
I'm done. I want out.
What are you talking about?
I know what the weapons have been used for.
An accomplice.
Can't you sell more than just weapons?
If you want to make the big Mora, you gotta push what sells. That's just how it is.
And
fine. I've made more than enough to leave this dump in the dust anyway. If you want out so bad, have it your way.
What was that? No. Kaim was...
This entire cutscene feels like that one episode from Ouran High School Host Club where there was this creepy ass fucking doctor that was being a fucking creep. And he tells his backstory completely unprompted. This feels like a Darman skit. The pacing, that's how the pacing feels right now. Not to dig on this quest too much. I do like the storyline of the quest. I just feel like I don't care enough about you as a character.
How did this happen?
You won't find a tribe in this desert without
I
enemies.
didn't get a...
People have tried to steal water from this oasis in the past, but Kaim was that drove them off. Guess
you sold weapons to his enemies.
It was the perfect excuse to drive up the price, that's why.
It was only later that I found out. This wasn't. I didn't chase after them or try to, but once the weapons I designed were turned against us in the end. Despite all the burning tents I rushed into, I was only able to save 3 children. And now, you know the full account of my crimes.
Damn.
I've been raising them ever since, while attempting to hunt down the men who made them orphans in the first place. This confession is for the kids to read too. So, I hope you'll pass it along to them. They deserve to know the full truth of what happened. I know I'm in no position to make requests, but Please, help them find loving parents to take them in. Above all else, they did back then. I failed to see this through to the end.
Jeez. If this is true...
He's after the same target as us. And he's out for revenge.
He even lured us to Nodcry to help him get it.
I think I know what he's planning to do with those ballistas now. If I'm right, this doesn't bode well.
Then we need to find him ASAP! It sounds like he's about to do something super dangerous. But we promised the kids we'd bring him back safe.
I can't just let him get rid of our target either. This crime ring runs deep. There are still many other conspirators we need to track down.
Ooh, I'm getting another call again. Okay.
Oh?
You got something?
He knew we'd be out of the picture investigating this place. I think he decided to spring the trap that we set up.
Oh, snap. He's not working for them. So our original plan could have worked all along.
The meeting will be happening any time now. Quick, we need to head to the rendezvous point.
Ashvapati.
It's been a while, Senegem. Over a decade at least.
How did you find this place?
All these years. And the signal you use for the meetup point still hasn't changed. All I had to do was pose as your point of contact. And fish a time and date out of that scout you sent.
Useless bunch of idiots. Just wait until my backup gets here.
Oh, I think that might take a while. The Fontaine and Liyue authorities have your men locked down tight. Every last one.
No. There's no way the cops could have known we'd be here.
Unless, of course, someone deliberately left a trail of clues, leading them straight to the expo. That would be a different story, now wouldn't it? If they hadn't taken your agents out of the equation, I doubt I would have been able to lure you here.
So now what? You gonna turn me in too?
No. The authorities can have your men. But you're mine.
Is that for Tui Tech? Looks like your skills are as good as ever. Listen, I know you're mad that I've been racking up Mora without you all these years, but it looks like you still got it. If you want back in, we can work something out.
What is wrong with you?
After everything that happened, what makes you think I would want back in?
Because what's the alternative? You're not here for revenge, are you? After Kayemwazet took you in, you really convinced yourself you were one of them, huh? What you should have learned is that banking on loyalty and belonging is a losing hand. In the desert, my people live by one rule and one rule alone. The last laugh doesn't go to the righteous. It belongs to the one who knows how to cut their lock. Just look at me. When there's Mora to be earned in the desert, I'm a desert folk. When the opportunities in Fontaine are sweeter, I'm a Fontanian.
You think everyone is as much of a lowlife as you?
A lowlife? There's nothing Mora can't buy, Ashvapati. You're talking to a renowned Fontanian philanthropist who lives in the Vasari Passage and spends his days going from one grand banquet to the next. Nobody who counts would dare call me a lowlife.
Oh my god, this was back when like 2020 Instagram was the thing. People used to pretend they were different races all the fucking time and be like absolutely horribly racist with it. This is what this bitch is doing right here. He's tarnishing their Sumerian name.
Are you done?
Clearly there's no reasoning with you. Fine. Have it your way. But if you want me dead so bad, why'd you come to face me alone? That wasn't the wisest decision now.
Oh, don't you worry. I brought plenty of firepower.
What the? Are you crazy? If that thing...
Yes, that's the plan.
He's lost his mind. Get him! Start breaking his bones until he removes this
Hold it right there, all of you! Otherwise...
The Maison Gardiennage!
You got here sooner than I expected.
Hey! What's that in the sky? Looks like bad...
Ashvapati, you have my word that these people will face...
Fontanian justice is to...
Stubborn fool.
I don't deserve them!
What is it you feel you need to atone for?
You're from Liyue, right? Your ancestors were the first people to master the recipe for gunpowder. And yet, they turned it into fireworks and firecrackers that even children could play with. Surely, it's choices like that which make Liyue what it is today. I hear that it's a very peaceful place to live for the most part. But me? I chose to use my research skills to create weapons of war that brought death to countless people and destroyed the only home those kids had. That's why I have to atone. Because I have blood on my hands.
Sounds like you don't know as much as you think about fireworks. They might be harmless fun in this day and age, but they started out as weapons too, you know.
What?
That's right. Fireworks and firecrackers were originally developed for use as weapons.
True.
They needed something a little more powerful than usual for purging evil forces and scaring off wild beasts.
True.
Over time, evil spirits learned to fear the sight of flames, and the beasts retreated into the mountains. That's when people started repurposing fireworks for entertainment purposes. The peace we enjoy today isn't because we chose to make toys instead of weapons. The weapons are what secured us the peace in the first place. It's people, not weapons, that commit acts of evil. And when people are as bent on destruction as the evil forces and beasts faced by our forebears, whatever tools they have at their disposal end up as weapons.
Damn.
Time is running out. Please. Leave while you still can.
Relax. Now that we have these guys in custody, I...
I knew they were looking for trouble, but they messed with the wrong manager.
Captain, we're in position!
Prepare to intersect! On my signal! Fire!
But how?
psychologist.
Reviewing out.
No funny business!
I never imagined the Guizhong ballista could be used for something so...
If you'll agree to come with us and answer some questions, it would...
Of course. You'll have my...
Honestly, me neither. I'm sure a case like yours would have Fontaine's top legal experts scratching their heads. As for these arms dealers, though, I can confidently say that none of them will be getting away with this. So at least you can take some solace in that. I know. There's no sentence the court can give them that will satisfy you. But at least the trial will be a public declaration of their crimes and the punishment they will receive. Considering the alternative was them dying in obscurity to a revenge killing with no one left behind to tell the story. This looks more like real justice to me.
I guess you're right.
Alright. That was a rough chop end.
Now that we are on the other side of this incident, I suggest we put any remaining questions to...
Understood. Well, there's been no serious harm to me or any of my compatriots. And with the arms dealing operation closed down, I've achieved...
I appreciate your flexibility. I'll need all of them in my custody to protect for you. Given your association with the Voynich Guild, I suspect the boss of the Curatorium might raise some objections if I insisted on bringing you into custody as well.
Then what do you propose, Miss Chevreuse?
While pursuing one of the suspects in this case, it was unfortunately necessary for me to destroy a certain...
Is that an official confession, officer?
What I'm suggesting is that I don't file charges against Ashvapati. He stays here, and in return, you don't seek damages for the signboard. Sound fair?
Deal.
Huh. That went surprisingly smoothly. Paimon figured it was gonna be a whole ordeal.
Uncle Ashvapati, we...
They told us the whole story. Everything you've done. Even so, we still want you as our uncle.
But
If you'd been less trusting of the promises these men made to you back then, and left some weapons for your own people to defend themselves with, maybe things would have turned out differently. The way I see it, your crime wasn't the weapons research itself. It was failing to use that knowledge sensibly, to protect the ones you cared about.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Well then, what are you waiting for? The chance to atone for real is staring you right in the face.
Children. From now...
Traveler, Yelan. On behalf of the Fontaine authorities, it has been a pleasure working with you both. I wish you all the best.
I have plenty of other business to attend to, so it's probably about time I got going as well. See ya.
Looks like you're a free man.
I guess, but... even if they won't arrest me, I still have a lot to answer for. I joined the Voynich Guild with my own agenda and nearly ruined their reputation. Are you really gonna let me get away with that?
After you joined us, it didn't take me long to find out that you'd lied about nearly everything. Everything except your desert origins. That turned out to be true. I actually consider the desert my home too, so I was interested to learn who the real Ashvapati was. Thanks to the Traveler, I now know the full story. And my, what a story it is. Granted, the final chapter caused us a fair amount of trouble. But hey, sometimes that's the price you pay for a good ending.
Are you serious?
I mean, obviously I can't let you stay in the guild.
I completely understand.
I'd recommend that you take these kids back to the desert.
Why?
The desert has been plagued by seemingly endless conflict since as far back as I can remember. But your story offered the Sumeru of today is a different world than what it once was. With Lesser Lord Kusanali at the helm, who knows where the possibilities end? Maybe...
I'm flat sure. We could put up a few tents and...
Where there's Mora, there's always a way. Hello, my dear customer. Why don't you discuss your needs with me? If
So Mora is the answer, huh? All right. Say I wanted to buy a hometown for these children. You telling me I can buy that from you?
Don't take her so literally. She's just doing her sales pitch. Sure can. Huh? Ta-da! I present to you one magical gemstone created by none other than the renowned mage Alice herself. Simply plant it in the ground and a spring will instantly start growing. Before long, you'll have yourself a fully fledged oasis. And the best part is, it's designed to work flawlessly, even in the most arid and sandiest of deserts.
What the...
Huh.
Goodness. They always say you can find everything at the Not Cry Trade Expo.
Actually, this could be your lucky day. The mage who tasked me with selling this insisted on setting the price herself, and she priced it as whatever keeps the kids happy. Needless to say, I could have found far more lucrative options. But alas, none of them would be worth breaking a promise to a mage over.
Whatever keeps the kids happy?
I cannot get over his fucking voice.
So what is that?
Good question. I got it! How about I charge you whatever you three kids earned at the expo? Then you can say you bought back your hometown through nothing but your own hard work. I think that would keep the kids very happy and...
Deal!
Hooray! Well, this was a strange turn of events.
I think it's safe to say that this was one of the more memorable trade expos.
I wish I got to see that cutscene with, you know, the 2.0 Lumine outfit, but that's just me. Events. Alright, is that the end of the quest? I think it is. Yep, it was the end. Alright. Let us move on to American Truck Simulator. Oh, now my VTuber model showing up. Hello. What the heck? There's a massive update for American Truck Simulator? Whoa, wasn't expecting that. Oh. Damn, in that case, I guess. Zatsu? I don't know why my model's stuck like that, but yeah. Guess we just waiting. I didn't even know there was a big ass download. I would have done it before. It was 3 gigabytes. What the hell? Okay, at least the patching files is going smoother. fuck I see each file. Goddamn. Come on. Load already, hey. Pass this freaking bag. I really freaking hope that it's, like a bunch of states. I want to drive the I-95. Yay! There we go. Increase speed limit, not that it matters, I still speed anyway. And now the night is summer. shops at Mandalay Place. It wasn't Mandalay the name of one of the what is that troop called? In My Hero Academia, the cat one. Now I can break more rules, because I'm on the highway now. The new traffic sounds sound great. Okay, my speed mod is still installed. Visit at least 4 Colorado sites. Right? Or rather, Colorado River, sorry. Sites. Stupid rest stop thing I have to go to. What am I doing anyways? An inspection or back up to 117 miles an hour. Kingman Airport. Is Kingman Airport real? Hey Siri. Is Kingman Airport real? Thank you. That's interesting, so it's real. Huh. It's a city owned and it can be used for both private and personal flights as well as commercial flights. That's really cool. I didn't know that. Well, alright. Bam, there we go. Exit 1, 2, 3. Easy as 1, 2. I'm gonna get copyrighted. I still not seen that. I saw the Michael Jackson movie the other day. Bro, it was so good. I was there for the music though, I'm real with you. I didn't know that the Jackson 5 was like a very like forced thing like that. Yikes. But like, good music out of it. Still, the way those kids were treated. Ugh. also in my head, flight mode from Marvel Rivals. Alright. I think I'm gonna head off. My fucking model is still stuck like that for some reason. Okay. Whatever. Good night.